He's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
LeBron is the 3 with Thompson at the 4. J.R. Smith out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov in at the center filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. They're running. Here's Smith. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
J.R. Smith 2 years ago, 6th man of the year, Steve, and he signed a nice multi-year extension.
Yeah, but his struggles in the playoffs were a sign of things to come. He was suspended to start last season, and knee surgery in the offseason really pushed him back in terms of conditioning and rhythm.
Rose kicks to Gasol. The turnaround jumper. The putback. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Got that one up quick. That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving. Chicago leading by 9. Outside Rose. Passes it to Gasol. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Gasol's got 13.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Irving drives in. It's deflected. Gasol with the steal. Outside Rose. He kicks to Gasol. Shot left block. Again, Chicago.
Cavaliers.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Well, something of a bounce-back season for Pau Gasol in 2013-14. Steve, with better health and a return to playing in the middle more often.
Yeah, you know, he dealt with a few nagging injuries, Kevin, but scored better, rebounded better. Nice to see him, show that he's really still an elite big after struggling a couple seasons ago.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Gentlemen, a close partnership between Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau and center Joakim Noah. Noah said, quote, "The way each of us sees the game can be totally different, but he'll fight anybody to win, and I will too." Noah says Thibodeau's changed too, adding, he's opened up a lot more, asking how we're doing, what we're thinking. Kevin?
They're really the backbone of that team. Thanks, Doris. And the second free throw, good.
Oh my God!
And for Powell, with an expiring contract, trade rumors swirled all season long. That's nothing new for him. He's been hearing them for years.
And finished off by LeBron.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here is Rose, following the score by Cleveland. Goes up the baseline. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And Powell last season making $20 million a year. Hard for the Lakers to trade him when they wanted cap space. In the end, he found a new home and a new start in free agency.
And here's Rose after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Dunleavy dishes to Rose. Right side Rose. Shot clock at 6. Butler passes to Noah. Can't connect from short range. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Dishes to Irving. It's LeBron with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's been the key cog in their offense with the way he shot the ball.
His percentage today beyond impressive. Certainly not his fault the score is what it is.
Rose gets to Gasol. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Irving against Rose. Floats a runner. That is good. Rose has got 6.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Bulls were a team last year that just never gave up. That was their identity. They didn't have a ton of talent, but they played with a toughness and a defensive mentality that always seemed to keep them moving forward.
The Bulls leading by 9. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Miller comes in for Mozgov, and it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. Here's James. Aaron Brooks picking up that last basket. Shumpert dishes to James. In the corner, Irving with it. Pass to Thompson. Outside Shumpert. In the corner, it's James. Another miss by LeBron.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook. He still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Now here is Mirotic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shoots it up. Shumpert, no good. The Bulls leading by 11. And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game.
Here's Irving after the basket by Nikola Mirotic, and Shumpert kicks to James. Up and in on the layup. LeBron's got 19 points.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 6. Butler goes in. LeBron with some nice D.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Good on the shot. Thompson's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs. 29 seconds left in the third. There's the feed to Mirotic. Here's the screen. Here's Butler. Butler missing again. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shumpert passes to Miller. Irving kicks to Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Thompson. So both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Brooks with no one around. A sensational shot at the buzzer.
And perfectly timed. Couldn't have done it any better. How about the poise?